everyone, I'm Dia from grade 10. So, a quick question: what does development mean to you?
Fancy cars, big buildings, more money. Well, sure, that could be a part of it.
There's actually more than that. And yes, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Don't worry, I'm going to keep this simple and quick. And end of this vlog, you're going to know development is not just a chapter and it makes total sense in real life too. What is development? Development means progress, but progress in what? Is it about how much money someone earns, or does it have factors like living a better, healthier, and a safer life? Different people have different goals. For example,
A businessman might want to make more profit. A worker may want better wages and lesser working hours. A student might want a good education and job opportunities.
so development is a broad concept. It includes not just economic growth but also social well being, like education, health, equality, freedom, and security. For example, we'll take two people, Ramesh and Suresh. Both of them earn the same amount.
Ramesh works in a construction site. He works 14 hours a day in a noisy, unsafe environment. He has no health insurance or job security. Suresh works as a freelance graphic designer. He works from home for about 7 to 8 hours a day. He has his own schedule, peaceful environment, and even spends time with his family. Even though they earn the same, Suresh clearly has more balanced and healthier lifestyle. So again, income alone does not define development. Quality of life also matters.
Income and other goals. While income is important, it's not everything. People also desire respect, equal treatment, freedom, security, and a clean environment. These are called non material things, and they are a part of development too. Let's take an example. Imagine a village gets a factory that gives people jobs. That sounds like a development, right? But what if the factory pollutes the local river? That affects the people's health and the environment. So while the income increases, the quality of life decreases. This is why we say development must be balanced. Income and other goals both matter. Also, goals can conflict. What a rich farmer wants may not match with a landless labor wants. So, development should be inclusive, keeping everyone's needs in mind. How do we compare development? Countries or states are often compared based on per capita income, which is the average income per person. Per capita income is equal to total income of the country divided by the total population. According to the World Bank in 2017, any country with a per capita income more than 12,000 US dollars was considered rich or developed. India's per capita income was much lower, so it is still considered as a developing country. But is per capita income enough to judge development? No. Two countries might have the same average income, but one may have better healthcare and education. So we can use indicators like life expectancy, how long people live on average, literacy rate, how many people can read and write, infant mortality rate, how many babies die before the age of 1. These indicators give us a better picture of human development. Human Development Index HDI. The United Nations Development Programme UNDP publishes the Human Development Index or HDI. HDI ranks countries not on income but also on life expectancy, education level, and the standard of living. India's HDI rank is improving but still lower than many developed countries. This shows that we still need to improve in health and education, not just income. Sustainable development. A very important part of development today is sustainable development. Sustainable development means using resources wisely so that future generations also have access to them. We must develop without destroying our environment. For example, if we cut all the forests to build industries, we'll face floods, droughts, and pollutions. That is not a smart development. Let's take the example of groundwater. In many parts of India, groundwater is overused, especially in agriculture. If we keep using it like this, future generations may not have any water left. That's why we need sustainable farming techniques and water conservation. A quick recap: development is not just about money, but also health, education, and equality. People have different developmental goals. Income matters, but non material things are also important. We compare countries with per capita income and indicators like literacy, life expectation, and infant mortality. HDI gives us broader view of development. Sustainable development ensures progress without harming future generation. That's all for today's vlog. I hope this helped you understand the concept of development better. Thank you.